to my channel. Today I will be doing our week 2, I believe. Yes, week 2 check-in. And I do already have my little post-it with all of my transactions on it. It is not nearly as bad as this one, so that's really good because I really was worried. So first, let me just write down our categories. Normally I do this later in the video, but you know. Our first category that we track is groceries, and this is to make sure that we're not going over budget for groceries. I only shop twice a month. I used to shop once a week. Then I found out that I personally save money when I shop for 2 weeks at a time. And then during the weeks, I just go and like say we run out of milk. I just ran out of milk yesterday. I'm probably going to go get milk today or tomorrow. So even though I don't grocery shop every week, I still go to the grocery store every week just to get the little things that we need. So there will always normally be expenses for groceries every week, even though I only shop twice a month. Hopefully that made sense because that was just, okay, whatever. Next up, we track household. This is for cleaning supplies. This is for front door mats. This is for rug grippers and toilet paper, paper towels, dish soap, hand soap, stuff like that. So of course we want to make sure that we're not going overboard and buying too much of that. After that is eating out, and this has always been a huge one for us. We used to really struggle with this, and I am assuming in the summertime we're going to struggle again, just because we want to get out more, we want to eat more, you know, whatever. So this has always been a big one for us. We've been doing pretty good over the winter, but it's still like, it's a hard category. So we definitely need to make sure that we are checking in on that weekly and make sure that, like, if I didn't do this weekly check-in and I just did our budget and then at the end of the month tracked it all, one, that would be way too much work, but two, I'd be like, what the heck? Why are we like $150 over budget for eating out? Like, you'd never know, and that's why I use this weekly check-in. Gas for the car, and then allowances. So this is what we allow ourselves to spend, but I don't give us cash just because we do a lot more online spending than we do like in stores. So it would make no sense for me to pull out like $50 each and then, you know, go on Amazon and buy something for $20.51 or something like that and then have to like put that much back. It just made no sense to me. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to deal with any of it. So I just track it weekly to make sure that we're not going over. Over here is our sinking funds, and I'll write down some transactions. But first, let's go back over to our monthly view. This is where I will be putting in our bills and any of our expenses. This is where I track everything. Here's my little key for what each color stands for. This helps us out a lot, actually. So first of all, everything happened on the weekend, literally only 2 days, and then we haven't spent money since, which is kind of crazy to me, but I double checked it just to make sure. We also haven't had any bills come out yet. I did pay the water bill, but by paying it, I just write a check and send it out, and it hasn't come out yet because I literally just sent it out this morning. So that hasn't come out yet. So when that does come out, I will put it in here to track. So the only thing that we've had so far is Discover, but it's technically due on the 2nd, but it came out on the 31st. We had Best Buy come out on the 2nd, so we are officially out of debt with that. Discover, we never have a rolling balance on. Best Buy was our only debt, and that got paid off on the 2nd, so now we are completely debt-free with that. The only debt that we have is our mortgage. I do have my car, which it's leased, so I don't really consider that debt because there is no goal to pay it off, you know? So, like, at that point, it's just a bill. So first I'm going to start with, let's see, on the 5th, I had a gender reveal, so I had to go to Walmart and buy diapers. And while I was there buying diapers, I bought a couple snacks. So we're gonna put down Walmart. I bought, Ethan was craving the red bag Doritos and I was craving the blue bag Doritos, so I got both of those. And then I was very shaky and I was already running late for the party, so I figured, oh, as like an early Valentine's Day gift to my husband and I, our favorite candy is peanut butter M&Ms, and so we always get like the family size bag or whatever. So I also got that, and then I got a couple Bolt House Protein Plus drinks for after my workouts. So I think that's all that I got from Walmart for food wise, and that was $23.59, and that was on the 5th. But yeah, I was feeling shaky, so I was like, oh, I'll just get our favorite candy and I'll eat a little bit of that on the way to the party. Then I'm gonna flip over here to my sinking funds transaction log because like I said, I had to buy diapers for the diaper raffle, which is really funny because every single time I go to like a baby shower that has a diaper raffle, I always buy diapers as a gift, but I always buy them for the diaper raffle as well. And every single time, I'm not kidding you, every single baby shower I have gone to, every gender reveal party I've ever gone to, every single one of them, without fail, I win the diaper raffle. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. But every single time I win the diaper raffle. And so I won the diaper raffle that time, and the basket that I won had some candy in it and a bunch of lottery tickets, which we only won one-on-one, but it was $20, so that's really nice. Let's see what else. And then on the 6th, we had our sloth encounter. So my husband and I went to the sloth encounter in the morning. When we were done with that, it was about noon. Both of us were a little bit hungry, but Ethan really needed more pants because I think one of his was like starting to rip or something. So he was like, can we go to Target and buy some pants for me? So I was like, sure. So we went to Target. So let's see here, 2, 6, and I'm gonna put clothing E and put joggers, Target. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm not gonna make him go, so he spent $72.09. I don't know, because he also went to Marshall's and got new boxers too. So he spent like over $100 and he only has 60. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put $72.09 here for his clothing for Target. And then he also went to Marshall's and got boxers, which normally I would just take that out of his sinking fund as well. But he did say, like, when we were at Target before we went to Marshall's, that I could take whatever I needed to out of his allowance for it. So I think I'm just gonna put the $72.09 with his clothing sinking fund. He'll be in the negative for the rest of this month with that. But next month he'll get another $20, so it'll bring him back up. And then here I'll say Ethan, and then $27.02 will be out of his allowance, which actually I forgot to put in his like gaming subscription that he has, which is $14.99, and that was last week. I think that was on the 2nd as well that came out, so I'll have to remember to put that in when I bring out the calculator. but I would rather have his sinking fund be a little bit over budget than have our like budget here be over budget. And then this was on Sunday for his boxers. And then last but not least, we did eat out. We had a little lunch date. We went to Chipotle. Oh, maybe I should write in the amount, right? That was $33.70. We kind of went a little bit crazy. We both got burritos, which they overstuffed both of them. Like, they literally had to double wrap Ethan's burrito because it was so big. They overstuffed everything. So, I mean, we definitely did get our money worth out of that. We got some drinks. We got chips. We got queso. We went all out because we were like, you know what? It's our day. It's a little date day for us, so that's nice. And we'll spoil ourselves. We work hard. We haven't eaten out yet. Let's spoil ourselves. So that's what we did. And that's why it was so expensive. Like, normally we would only spend about $18, $19 there on a normal trip. But this time we were like, you know what? We'll go all out. And then we literally only ate half of our burritos. Normally Ethan can eat the whole one and I could eat probably like maybe like 3/4 of it, 2/3 of it, somewhere around there. Is usually what I eat. So I usually have a little bit left over, but he did too because they overstuffed everything. So we actually had that for dinner too, so which was nice because then that means that, you know, we just had one more dinner that we had planned out and we pushed it to some other time in the week that we either didn't have a dinner planned out or that just adds to the following week, which in the end ends up saving us money a little bit, if that kind of makes sense, like money with grocery wise, I should say. So now we'll go through and we'll do our weekly check-in. So I'll bring in my calculator here and first we'll do groceries. So the only groceries one that we had was $23.59 from Walmart. We had $113.42 remaining, which means that we have $89.83 remaining after this. My second trip to the grocery store is always cheaper than my first one. My first one's usually around like this $100, $110 range. My second one can vary anywhere between $60 and $80. So $89 is a really good spot for us to be. Then household, we did not have anything for that. So we had $9.49 remaining from last week, so we'll just continue that down. After that, eating out, like I said, we had Chipotle. Let me cross this off. For $33.70. And over here we budgeted $75 for eating out minus $33.70, which is what we spent. So we have $41.30 remaining, which is pretty good. Because we will be getting sushi for Valentine's Day, which will be in this week 3. However, we do have like a $20 gift card that my mom gave us for Christmas. So we will be using that gift card, which will pay for most of it, and then we'll probably have to pay a little bit on top of that, which it's completely fine. We obviously have over $40, so that's good. I have not gotten gas yet, but I do plan on getting it either today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna put 0 because I'm recording it now, which means that we have $93.35 remaining. So next week for gas, it might look like a lot, like maybe I'll have $60, $70 for gas here that I need to record, but that's just because I didn't record it this week. And then allowances, so we had Ethan's $14.99 up here. Can't forget that. Then we also had Ethan's 2702. So he spent 4201 so far. So remaining we had 78.47, which means that we have $36.46 remaining. Over here in the notes, I'm going to elaborate on that a little bit more and put an E and tell what he still has left, and put an H and what I still have left. I did not spend any money. It was all Ethan, which means I still have $28.70 remaining. He spent $42.01 in the last 2 weeks. I just forgot to record it up here. So he has less than, he has $7.99 remaining. So I'll have to let him know of that. But usually his subscriptions is all that he really spends his money on. So he will not be worried about, like $8 that he has remaining. But other than that, guys, that is all that I have for you. Oh, I thought I had my ruler here to finally draw my lines in, but I don't. But that is all that I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing good with your February budgets. If you're doing weekly check-ins, hopefully those are going really well. I'm feeling pretty confident about this right now. I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully your budgets are doing well. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to continue watching our budgeting journey, plan with me, stuff about my Etsy shop, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I would love to build this community and have you in here with us. But other than that, guys, I will see you on Monday for our, I was going to say February, for our April kits. Our new releases are on Monday, Valentine's Day. So stick around because that will have a discount code for that day only. And then on Tuesday is my shop anniversary. So I will be having my shop on sale. So make sure that you come back and watch that video on Monday to hear more details. But yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great weekend and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.